upgrading the Huatli Planeswalker deck again. You upgrade the Huatli Planeswalker deck during Ixalan. It's a lot of fun playing dinosaurs. Now Rivals of Ixalan is out. Can you upgrade the deck so it's even better? I'm going to show you how we upgrade the Huatli Planeswalker deck right now.
Reaching and teaching young mages of all ages.
Welcome, young mage. I'm Rhino. Before we get started, tell me, do you think dinosaurs and dragons are the same thing? Do you think a dragon should be considered a dinosaur? Just put in the comments below. The purpose of the Huatli Planeswalker deck is to make dinosaurs. Keep pumping them out and make them bigger and more mean. So let's see what we took out this time to make this upgrade. You are going to think we took out a lot, and we did. 22 cards in all, because we found something just a little bit better. And all of these cards you can easily find or trade. 1 Huatli Snubhorn. It's a really nice creature, but we'll need that slot for something better. Raptor Companion. He's a very generic 3/1 for 2. He's great in draft, but this is constructed. Tilonalli's Knight. I played her and she's okay, but she only gets +1/+1 until the end of turn, and I still have a hard time pronouncing her name. Frenzied Raptor. This is another one where, like the Raptor Companion, it's just okay. No special abilities. You may think I'm crazy, but we removed Territorial Hammerskull. Its ability to tap a creature is good, but when I've played this lately, it doesn't matter as much. Bonded Horncrest. He can't attack or block alone. This is a big problem in a lot of games. Pterodon Knight. I would prefer something that had flying all the time. Shining Aerosaur. This has flying all the time, but it's a bit expensive for that power. Burning Sun's Avatar. The big guy is gone. That requirement of 3 red mana is a bit much. Same with Goring Ceratops. We are raising the overall power level and lowering the overall mana cost. This makes the dinosaurs come out faster and cheaper. Huatli Spurn. This is actually a pretty cool card, but we don't have Huatli out enough to get the extra effect, so it's gone. And finally, Slash of Talons. There's a better way to get some removal. And that's it. Now for the upgrades, starting with the land. 2 Evolving Wells will help with getting the land we need. 2 Shefet Dunes can give you white mana if you really need it, but its ability to give all your creatures +1/+1 until end of turn can make for a devastating blow. And add in a couple of Unclaimed Territory. When it comes in, make sure you call it a dinosaur land. We only have a few humans, and so using it to cast early and bigger dinosaurs is important. Now for the creatures. It's hard to find really good, cheap dinosaurs. The Imperial Lancer is a good first turn drop, and when a dinosaur comes out, it has double strike. I like this a lot, but we need faster and bigger dinosaurs, so we added another human. Otepec Huntmaster. He makes your dinosaurs cost less, but he can make the one you just cast have haste. Relentless Raptor. This is one from Rivals of Ixalan. It is all value. A 3/3 for 2 that has vigilance. No big deal if it has to attack or block each turn. Something's for lunch. Skytear, a 2/2 for 2 with both flying and menace. Wow, this comes out early and is hard to remove with creatures. Frilled Deathspitter is another new one from Rivals of Ixalan. When it's dealt damage, it deals 2 damage to your opponent, and that gets old really fast. Kinjalli Sunwing, a 2/3 flyer for 3 that makes all of your opponent's creatures come in tapped. If you can do more of these, it's a great creature. And our last dinosaur from Rivals of Ixalan is Needletooth Raptor. It is a little 2/2 for 4, but when it takes damage, it deals 5 damage to a creature. It's like a little dinosaur bomb. Thrash of Raptors. This is pretty much always going to have +3/+0 and trample in this deck. The Charging Monstrosaur is our big guy. Trample and haste. By the time this dinosaur comes out, your opponent is generally down to 7 life anyway, so this just eats them up. Now for the spells. Moment of Triumph. A lot of people think this is a vampire card. I don't see vampire written on it anywhere. Cast this on one of your trampled dinosaurs and gain life in the process. Sheltering Light. Keep this in your hand to make one of your important dinosaurs indestructible. Brute Strength. Dinosaurs are brutes. Give 1+3/+1 and trample. This would even be great on the Lancer when it has double strike. Tilonalli's Crown. I know it's hard to pronounce, but put this on a Frilled Deathspitter or a Needletooth Raptor, it gets bigger while doing its enrage ability. And finally, Bombard. This can take out just about any of your opponent's creatures. If they have something bigger, wait until right after combat to cast this so their creature doesn't have a chance to heal. That is our revisited Huatli Planeswalker Deck upgrade. You can compare with our previous upgraded deck in the card above. This deck can be upgraded with cards you can easily find or trade. There are some extra upgrades you may want to look at if you have the cards. The first is adding in Inspiring Vantage. It's what everyone calls a fast land. If you have it in your opening hand, you don't have to worry about which color mana to put down first. You have them both in one card. And if you have it, a Trapjaw Tyrant will be great in this deck. It's like it eats your opponent's creature whole, and it's still hungry. And finally, this isn't the only way or best way to do the upgrade. This is an upgrade around some of the faster dinosaurs. You may find other cards work better for your playstyle. What would you change to make this deck better for you? Let me know in the comments below. I have more videos coming out soon showing you how to upgrade decks and play Magic better. So subscribe now by hitting that Rhino down below. And don't forget the bell notification so you don't miss a single one. These videos are possible because of my generous patrons and sponsors. Check out the videos on the side. They will interest you. I have more videos coming out soon, so until then, Rhino out. Fluffy flying.